The fact that I even have to be here to defend my land, my privacy, and my pursuit of happiness is in and of itself repugnant. The America that I knew and that America that millions gave their lives for is long gone, their graves spit upon by greedy corporate interests and agencies such as FERC that obligingly rubber stamp their plans. I'm requesting that FERC extend the deadline for review and comment on DEIS. Expecting the public to read over 1,300 pages of technical information in the time allotted is absurd and a reflection of how obviously rigged a pipeline approval process is. Allowing less than 60 days for someone who has a job and raising a family to plow through and understand this report is unconscionable. I doubt that a single person here tonight who might speak or has spoken in favor of this pipeline has read this report, or will read this report, or could even understand this report. The report is incomplete. In several places where the pipeline company is to provide information, it merely says it'll come later. How am I expected to comment on the draft EIS when it's incomplete? It's nice that they have that luxury to not have it ready for me to read, while I have to make my comment within the deadline. When I attempt to access FERC's website and make comments there, it becomes immediately obvious that the website's operation is designed in part to thwart opposition and dissent. Too often it takes many attempts over several days. Too often it takes many attempts over several days to post or read a comment on FERC's website. It's obvious that it's designed to be an opaque process and to obfuscate. The blast zone and the incineration zone for gas pipelines ranges in size depending on the pipe size and diameter and pressure. Why aren't property owners within these blast zones notified, even if the right-of-way is not on our land? Why isn't everyone notified? It's obvious that the pipeline operators and FERC don't want the possibility of more protests and more opposition and more dissent by alerting landowners to this potential death trap. You don't care about those people. If a neighbor was producing a bomb next door to you and it became public knowledge, those neighbors would be arrested. But it seems perfectly legal for a pipeline operator to plant a bomb in my backyard with FERC's blessing. When pipeline operator Williams claims to be working with landowners, nothing could be further from the truth. When asked how they'll prevent runoff and sedimentation on my land and to my ponds and streams on my property, their response to me was, "It's your problem, not ours." This is not as they claim being a good neighbor. The bog turtles and timber rattlesnakes on my land are of no importance to them. I'm asking that FERC have Williams use the alternate 10 proposed route that I proposed, rather than alternate Route 10A. Alternate Route 10 would pass through less forested land, be a shorter pipeline route, and pass through one more empty, undeveloped lot in goodly manner. It just makes all the sense in the world to use 10. And this will prevent the loss of building sites on my 16 acres in Dallas, and at least my home on alternate Route 10 would be a little further away from the center of the blast kill zone. All the people here that talked in favor of this, the shills sent here by their puppet masters that are getting paid nickels and dimes, these jobs are here for that. How do these people look at their kids in the eyes? How do they look their loved ones in the eyes? I don't know how they do that. If this is such a great thing, let them put the pipeline on land and pay more money for people who want this. Thanks for letting me have the opportunity to speak.